Hi everyone. So today I am joined by Shaena, Chief Nursing Officer at PRN Healthcare. Hi Shaena.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining me. And today, of course, we just want to talk a little bit about Dwight and what Dwight's doing for you. So tell me a little bit about the process that we're automating for you with Dwight and the problem that you had before you brought Dwight in.
So currently we are having Dwight work on our expiring credentials. We have or had two full-time employees working on this process. So once a candidate is through the onboarding process, we have to maintain those credentials, licenses, certifications, things like that. It was a very manual process of running reports, emailing clinicians, getting them to submit documentation. And so we brought Dwight on board to help automate that process. So Dwight is now running the report, sending emails to clinicians with reminders to automate that process a little bit. So we've definitely increased the efficiency with that entire process by having Dwight be able to work literally 24 hours a day and not having to have a manual person be running those reports and manually sending out those emails. So it's definitely increased the efficiency of the team. We have been able to bring down the FTE of that team by 1. And we're hoping with some increased projects that Dwight's working on currently that we can even bring that down even more, which will allow my team to spend their time on the more relationship building and doing things that Dwight necessarily isn't able to do. And so still keeping that personalization to the process and with those clinicians and freeing up their time from doing those kind of mundane, tedious steps in that process.
I know we've had this up and running now for a little while and you're kind of seeing those benefits internally. How was the response initially when you kind of let the team know that Dwight was going to be coming in and helping them out? How was that response internally?
I think at first there was a little hesitation, right? People are always a little hesitant of change and not wanting to maybe experience what that change is. But I really think they've grown into loving the process. I think AI is just scary for some people and we're seeing more of it in our day to day. And so I think everybody's getting just more comfortable with it, but really seeing that they're able to move faster. The numbers that I run on my staff have greatly increased as far as how many expired credentials we have sitting out there right now. I run those numbers every week, and those numbers have come down pretty significantly with Dwight just because we're able to clear those expired items out quicker. And so we have less expired items per clinician over time.